Draw My Digital Book Review by Katie Neese. The Year 1000, What Life Was Like at the Turn of the Millennium by Robert Lacey and Danny Danziger. Robert Lacey, born January 3, 1944, he's a British historian and biographer. And he's a graduate of Swillon College in Cambridge. He earned a diploma in education and bachelor's in 1967 and his master's in 1970. He began his writing career at Illustrated London News. Danny Danziger grew up in England and America. He lives in London currently, and he's the author of 8 other books, and he's the award-winning columnist for the Sunday Times. And finding other information was very difficult for him, and I can't tell you why. I couldn't even find a credible picture for him, and this is what I found when I tried to Google him. Some things you need to know for the background of this book: that the people living in England during this time were called Anglo-Saxons. Religion was very important in people's day-to-day lives, so much that they would blame the devil for diseases that they would catch, but then pray to God for a cure to help them. Hygiene was very poor at this time. There was a hole outside of their house where they went to the bathroom, and it was literally right there. This caused a lot of people to get sick because of how gross it was, which made people have weird medical practices. One of these weird medical practices were leeches, and they would try and clean out the bad blood. Because of the plow, farmers had an easier time tearing up land so that they could have bigger farms to feed more and more people, which was essential in this time because of the growing population. Bread was a part of their daily diet, so the wheat that was infected with ergon caused hallucinations for people who ate it. It had the equivalent feeling of LSD. Coins became known during this time, which helped in trading and buying things, but then eventually led to a black market. Lacey and Danziger had a lot of help with this book. They have at least a page and a half full of names of people who work at prestigious colleges and other universities. I do think this is a good history book. It wasn't too boring. There are some parts that shouldn't have been added just because it didn't seem like it fit, but other parts where there was a lot of information made it feel like I was really back in that time. Both of them did a very good job with their citations, and it just made it seem like there was a lot of information there and a lot of stuff to back up their information, which I do like. So pick this book to read.